Okay, so now we're going to work the quadricep muscles, or your thigh muscles. So you're going to be laying on your front, pull your stomach nice and tight as well, come down to your forearms, and then we're just going to roll from your knees up and down your thighs. So we're going to come up and down. Shouldn't be any stress going through the shoulders, just a sort of straight line, and you'll feel the muscles working. If you find a sore spot, then what you want to do is try and stick on that little area and just roll a little bit further. If you want to work one leg at a time, just take one leg off and roll from there. Then you get your whole body weight going down on that one leg. Okay, now for your calf muscles. Calf muscles can be very tender, so what we need to do is lift your bum up off the ground, and then we're going to roll again from just above the ankle all the way up to just below the knees, backwards and forwards. Again, you will find some tender spots, and if you do find a tender spot, stick on that area and just try and roll it. If you want to go a little bit deeper on one particular leg, you can, or both of your legs, you can swap, put both legs on one side and roll from there. Again, for the hamstrings, we need to lift your body up, and you're going to roll from the top of your knee to just about your backside, forward and back. Again, if you want to go to one leg, you want to take one leg up and roll so. You can put more weight through one side, therefore getting a deeper massage. Okay, so for your gluteus maximus and your piriformis muscle, we're going to sit on top of the foam roller. You're going to cross one leg over, and then you're going to lean around onto that side. So you've got the glutes in stretch, and then we're going to roll forward and back. For your ITB band, which is the muscle that runs down the side of your thigh, we need to lay on your sides and position the foam roller on your hip. Then take one leg over and then lift your hip up a little bit, and we're going to roll up and down. Again, we're going from the knee all the way up to the hip, and the ITB band is normally very tight on most people anyway, so it can be tender. If you have severe tightness there, or any problems, then you will find this quite uncomfortable. When you're ready, swap sides. Take the leg over and roll again. Okay, just to sort of mobilise either side of the spine, we're just going to sit on one end and then lay yourself back so the foam roller is in the middle of your spine. Again, you're going to give yourself a big hug, and we're just going to roll very small, side to side. Okay, now we're going to go into your mid and upper back. We're going to place the foam roller quite high up. Probably if you're a female, across the bra line. If you're a male, you know where that line is. You're going to come over. Give yourself a big hug this time and really squeeze. And then we're going to roll forward and backwards, trying to keep your hips up as much as you can. Okay, for your lower back, we're going to take that into the small of your back and then roll yourselves over. Hips up, cross your arms across your chest, and we're just going to do a small little roll, just very small, from the base, from the top of your bottom to the lower back, just small rolls. Okay, so after you've mobilised the muscles using the foam roller, we'll come on to mobilising using the broom. You can pick this up from a pound shop, or most of you should have a broom at home that you can just unscrew the end of. What we're going to do is a group of exercises that I've taken from some of the best physios, chiropractors, personal trainers in the country, and I've compiled them together to show you what we should be doing with this. And I'll take you into that introduction now. So the first exercise we're going to do is a trunk rotation. So feet just slightly wider than shoulder width. We're going to hold the arms up straight out in front, and we're going to just rotate to the side. A little bit of movement from the knees. You'll feel your spine sort of loosen up as you twist. Okay, so now we're going to sort of flex side to side. So again, feet shoulder width apart. Come a little bit wider with your broom, and we're going to come side to side. Push the hips out as you go down, and feel that stretch down your obliques and in your lower back. Okay, we're now going to just put the broom down. I'm just going to flap backwards and forwards and just stretch out the chest. And get the pace going a little bit. Once you've got the technique right, where you're coming straight out, try and speed the arms up. Okay, we're now going to get the arms flapping forwards and backwards. Come up. And just feel the shoulder joints loosen up. Pick up the pace. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to mobilise the lower back and the hamstrings. So again, feet shoulder width apart, arms up in the air. We're just going to come down with bent legs to your shin area. So we'll come down and up. After sort of 15-20 seconds or so, we're going to straighten the legs out and do the same movement. So straight legs forward, stick your butt out as you're coming down. And you feel more of the hamstring stretch when doing this with a straight leg. Okay, we're now moving on to your pec muscles across the front. We're now going to a little bit wider with the hands. We're going to come up and down, slightly over behind your head as we come up. Build that speed up. Show you sideways on, and then when you feel confident that your shoulders are warming up, we're then going to come all the way over and back. Try and keep your posture good as you're doing this, and it's just the shoulders that are turning. Okay, for the next exercise, it takes a little bit of coordination. So I'm going to take you through it slowly. We're going to go, have feet a little bit wider than shoulder width again, hands nice and wide, and we're going to step to the side, come around, bend your knees, come through, turn the broom around, and then we're going to come back and rotate just a little bit behind you and come down. So in full speed, you come around. As you get more confident with this movement, we will speed it up. And again, do maybe 20 seconds of this exercise in one direction, and then we will change direction. So we're at the top and we'll come down and around. Come back out and lean back slightly at the top. Okay, we're just going to warm up the hips and the legs now. So we're going to place the broom in place of one of your legs. This leg is the one that's going to move. The other one is going to be planted. We're going to bring the leg into the middle, and we're just going to rotate or swing straight through. When you've done about 15-20 seconds or so, we're then going to bring it more into a kick. So we're going to flip back and kick. Show you with the other leg, sideways on, then you're going to come through, straight leg,